manager, Sylvester. So call me the local boy.
I'm Unkz, Paul. I'm from the ends as well, Canning Town, Plaistow, basically East Ham.
Our parents did not sleep on us, so obviously Catholic boys used to go to the Catholic church. Like the days we didn't want to, our nan would make sure that we get up and go. And the time
Has a way to remind you that he's God.
When you get too far, he pulls
yeah.
you back and says, "Nah, you're
Yeah.
going too far,"
Yeah.
and it will show you, like, it'll give you some bad times. That's why I was like, we were saying before this come on. I'm like, you have good times. When you have the good times, enjoy and dwell in those good times. Because when you have those bad times, you have to remember those good times. Be like,
trust
you know
me.
what? I've had a good time. I've had a good run. This is my bad time. Let me enjoy with it, because life is a balance. If you don't believe in balance in life, that's your own business.
But you see, but the other thing is as well is that God realizes that because of the things that we have accessible to us, especially today, that it's easy for you to forget him when you're in a good space. So sometimes he always has to take you back to that space so that you can be reminded that without him,
No, but with
certain things can't be
I've got a
possible.
saying that without God nothing is possible, innit? So that's one of the sayings I have as well.
It's one of the songs.
Like all the
Do
time.
you get what I'm trying to say?
So, another thing what you said for me was just like there's just been like things where a scenario will come up, something will come up, I need to forecast so and so or what. Mate, there's just no way of even that, and there used to be a route that I will always find a way, like that always can solve the solution. Like it'll be Monday, by Friday you need to sort out this solution, and then before you know it, it happens. I always just look up to the sky and be like, God, thank you, because sometimes I don't know how these solutions get solved, innit? So there's been a lot of things where I've known like God has, obviously my family, we believe in miracles a lot as well. Like we've had so many different, even as young as a kid, remember we done something was called the miracle move, where like I don't want to go too like into deep stuff, but yeah, we've had like,
That sounds like another show.
yeah,
still.
you know what I mean. Like you've had I know you've got to make your own luck. Like for example, like you don't find anything underneath your bed. You got to actually go out your house to fight, but you've got to put yourself in that situation, and you got to come with a good heart, knowing that it's gonna be positive, everything, and then things happen in it. And I also know that God don't only reward good people; bad people get rewarded as well. And I know that life works in a mysterious way, but you also believe like that you will get judged at the end of it, and that's for me.
And it's also facts as well that he will give you stuff that you think that you want. That's not really that's not what you need. He'll give it to you thinking because you're in your head.
You've asked for it so
in
much.
your
It's
head
like,
you've
alright,
asked
cool,
for it
take
so
it.
much. It's just because you're in that mind frame, you're in that tunnel vision. You think this is it. I need this. He said, no, you don't. And then you'd be like, no. Then you get it, and you just be like, fuck. Like I didn't.
I've seen it as well.
This wasn't for me.
Yeah.
And that was like the hard lesson that in life when you're growing up as a man, you start realizing that, you know what, a lot of the stuff and a lot of the things that I was aspiring to be was the wrong things. When I could be, sometimes it's good to be to go out, obviously, because I travel a lot as well. So, like, when you stay around your little circle, you don't really see much of the world. But when you go outside the world and you see, like, right, the world's big. You go to America, you see the way the Americans are living. You go to Europe, you see how the Europeans
And then different cultures as well.
different cultures. Then you go back to Africa, you see how, like, your peers are living. You're like, right, you know what? I could have been one of them. But do you know what I mean? I'm beyond blessed. If one of them man from back home have got the opportunity that I have, they will mash it. But then I'm there just squandering it on some rubbish.
And then being
not-
ungrateful at the end of it.
Being ungrateful at the end of it.
That's
But then you think to yourself, it all comes down to education. That's why, for us personally, I reckon, it's sad to say, but I reckon if we would have had like strong male father figures, we would have been like, obviously what we're gonna be to our children. Do you understand? We are gonna be the first generation to our kids to be like, we're gonna show them how to pattern. We came here, we was the first, so there was no one to show us how to pattern. So every mistake we made, we literally had to dig ourselves back up and get out of it.
All raised by our mums.
Yeah,
as well.
just, you know what I'm saying? So when we get older now, for us to now to install that into the next generation, but we say, if someone was there to install that into us, we would have been different.
The guidance, innit?
Yeah, it would have been mad.
So, it's funny because today I actually went to go and speak to some young people in Luton, and obviously where they're preparing to go back to school now, I went to go and speak to them about knowing their purpose.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of us that are living vicariously with no purpose. And I feel like purpose gets you to create that roadmap of life, because at least if you've got purpose, you know where you're going.
Yeah.
So then you can figure out at which point do you think God, you got that light bulb moment. It was like you questioned your purpose at that point and you knew straight away that was God questioning you.
My one's funny because it was on my 30th. Obviously, 30th was mad. Like, it was crazy. It was a crazy time for me. I literally had everything that a man could have wished of. But then my nan came to me, and then she was like, "You've been living, but you need to start living your life." I looked at her, I was like, "Where did that come from?" Like, we're good. Like, everything's happy. Like, you know what I mean? Everything's good. She's like, "You need to start living your life." I was like, "What's?" And then a couple of months later, she passes away. And that hit me like a ton of brick. I was like, rah, I've built this life on mud. All of this can disappear tomorrow. Where is my strong foundation? I've got no strong foundation. And I realized that's what she was saying to me. She was like, you've been building on mud. You need to start building on concrete.
Bro, like there's this acronym that I love to use, yeah. It's LIVE. The word is live, but it's living intentionally versus existing.
Yeah.
It looks like the same thing.
Yeah.
But the difference is with existing, it's like you just go, every week you're in the club, but
Bro,
there's no purpose
No
there.
purpose in it.
But then living intentionally, there's a plan there. Like, you know, when you wake up this time, you're moving at this time, you're moving this thing, this is going to happen, you're going to put this in place. That's the
no
difference.
matter how long it takes, you're gonna grind on it, and it's, you know what I mean. And just because you're living to your purpose, that's like, it's crazy, man. But yeah, that was my turning point when I was like, bro, like I literally just switched off my whole life, just let go of everything and just started fresh.
So what would you say, like the two of you, like what would you say the biggest transformation was, whether it be a personality trait, whether it be a character trait, whether it be even your group of friends? What was the biggest transformation when you got that light bulb moment?
For me, yeah, the same thing is. It has to be similar to what he said. Yes, obviously it's back to my nan as well. We was in two separate places. Wherever he was, when my nan passed away, I was sitting in jail, innit? And obviously, when I lost her, then, and for example, like they won't let you out unless it's like your immediate family, innit? Because your nan is your extended family, and that, like my nan had a special way of making every grandchildren feel like they were the special one. So I thought I was the special one. Between me and you, he think he's so. That's our relationship
That's how
with
her
my
funeral
grandma. Yeah,
was like literally come and see. It was mad.
So-
I see people from all around. It was crazy. It was nuts. It was
so
absolutely.
basically, yeah,
That's
when
just the
she
person that she was, like, to us she was just our nan, but to everyone else she was like, yeah, the world.
Yeah, so basically, like when she went now, and then I just kind of realized, like he was saying, man had money behind me, all of that stuff, and it just was not really like what I really wanted in it. I actually got to realize, like, you know what, man, I need to start taking life seriously now, man. The woman's gone. She's laid all this foundation for me. I can't even say bye, bro. I never really cried in a soul, bro. I had some random guy, like, I'm all like, oh, she's gone. The guy's probably thinking, what's this guy? Yeah, like when she went, for me was really like the time of life where I thought, you know what, like,
It's about to fix up.
yeah, I need to fix up the light board. She's done all the groundwork, and that now is like, now I need to start giving her a good name, you know what I mean, living in the honor of her. That was really my light bulb moment. And then I realized I made a lot of mistakes, silly things, all that sort of stuff. So it's like, now it's like, I have to really risk assess what I'm really going to start doing. Like, is this worth it? Then obviously, I just made certain promises to myself, man. And then I just started saying, no, a lot of things were not worth it. And then from then, yeah, that's it now. When I lost that, that's when it hit me, like, bro, life is serious, bro. Because I've lost my dad, I've lost my granddad, you know what I mean? But my nan kind of raised me. She was my dad's
That one
mom.
hit home.
That one hit home still. Like, and you can see like the effect it had on all the other people around as well. When
And that influence that she had.
yeah. So that was my light bulb moment as well. And
So do you like? Do you think the group of people around you, or your friends, your family, do you think that they see that light aspect of you now in terms of like that God influence in your life right now? Do you think that your group of friends or the family members around you
you
see
know
that?
what? Yeah, you see all my friends, for example. Yeah, all my friends, all Muslims. I was one of the only guy from
I thought you
Christianity.
converted at one point.
Yeah, all my friends. Yeah, all my friends are Muslim, innit? And to be fair, I kind of like how they do their things. For example, Friday, them and don't miss
The
prayers.
discipline.
Yeah,
Wow,
the
Friday.
brotherhood, all of that stuff. And they've offered me a numerous time to join that brotherhood, but I've always explained to them like, look, you lot belong to this family. Like, I've got friends that were born Muslim. Like, this is your family, and obviously I've got the like couple other friends that didn't the Reavers, the one that said I was Christian, then they jumped in that I don't want to say easily influenced or whatnot, but they made that decision. So I always explain to my friend, like, you was born into that, I was born into this, innit? We all believe in one God, we'll meet up in heaven, we all believe like there's judgment day, life after death, all of that, which we have that respect. And a lot of things I took from my Muslim friends, like, for example, like, I don't eat pork, like, from young, where we used to eat together.
Yeah, we love
them man, like, if I bring pork on the table, they'll be like that, like, "Rrr." So it was a thing where, like, bro, let me eat in peace. So I just, you know what I mean? So I grew up with them, yeah. But now in this day and age, I feel like, yeah, my friends have seen the changes in me because, yeah, they see less of me in it. And obviously it's like there was a point in my life where, like, I used to pray and do everything every day, but I still used to, like,
Do your thing.
commit crime. And I used to say, and one day I sat home and said, Paul, you know, if you didn't actually do this sort of thing, you know, you actually be, apart from telling the white lie here and there, you know what I mean? You know, like, you really, like, you're actually, like,
An angel.
yeah, like, you're not, yeah.
You're not bad.
Yeah, I'm not doing
person.
nothing bad because I'm one of them guys, yeah. If I'm on the road and I see, like, someone fall over, I will stop my car, pull up hazard lights, like, jump out, help them cross the road. Are you all right? Like, that is me, you know what I mean? Like, so I actually realized, like, take that bit aside, bro. You're actually, like,
A decent
yeah,
human
you're a decent human being, you know what I mean? So yeah, when I let it go, and then, yeah, I feel like my friends, I feel like everyone kind of, like,
Can
when
see
you
the
have
change.
kids, yeah, you like, yeah.
And it humbles you as well, isn't it?
I'm definitely, yeah. So I feel like a lot of people have seen the changes in me, 100%.
For me, I wasn't laying on my own, to be fair. I've always been on laying on my own. Obviously, probably as a group of friends. I never call my friends friends. The ones I've had, they've been brothers, and they're still brothers today. So wherever I've been, they've been right there with me. So I've not really had friends to see the switch in me like that. But it's
Fair enough.
It's more for me. It's like they saw my decision and they just backed
Respected
it, just
it.
respect it, and said, like, cool, we'll get it. Do you understand? So they've just been with me every step of the way.
Okay. So lastly, and this is a question for both of you. Well, obviously, I mean, you've been answering both questions anyway, so it's calm. But just to round it off, so obviously you said you're from East London. I know that there's some notorious places in East London. And I know the environment in East London can deter, especially the young boys of today. I'm going to even specifically go as far as saying the young black boys of today in the UK. Because a lot of them come from good homes, African, Caribbean families who are probably integrated into church. So they probably grew up on the same morals you guys
Taking
did.
our roots, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What advice would you give those boys who have been, I guess, influenced in the negative way, who have been somewhat taken, or I guess separating themselves from the morals of God, so to speak?
For me, I'll say, unfortunately, it comes down to what I was saying before: a father figure in the home, or a mentor in the community. And when people were trying to tell us stuff, when it was like, oh, this ain't good, that ain't good, I ain't listening to you, bro. I'm like, if you come to me, obviously the mans that used to come to me, they were there with like the kettles, you know, the drop tops, and they would chat to me. I'm like, yeah, this got something to say. I can listen to him. But if you're coming to me trying to be like, oh, humble, brother, I don't want humble pie right now. I need something right now. So when I see the young ones, I'm just like, you know what? Unless you grew up in a stable home with your mother and your father holding you, guiding you, it's very hard. So it's obviously now, obviously back in the day, we had like the youth centers and stuff like that where we used to go to and meet people from different ends, this and that. That used to be our social media, because when you go to that youth center, you see other things and you open your eyes and on other perspective. But now they got social media, they just open it up. And so my advice is bruv, just pray, man, because you can't tell them nothing. You can't tell when, unless they was built with a father figure and a mother and someone strong in their household holding them, guiding them. You can't tell them nothing. You just gotta just hope for the best for them, because at the end of the day, you can tell someone something, but at the end, then it's up to them what route they're gonna take.
There's that saying in it that you can take a horse to the water, but you can't force it.
Yeah, man, that's the thing that I've seen, because obviously you can always say it's worth saying, because tomorrow they're gonna be like, you know what my man was saying was right, you know, but it's gonna be too late. They're gonna be in jail by then, probably doing the MKs, probably. Do you know what I'm saying? They'll only realize that when it's too late. But the only ones that you can still hold on to, the ones that have got a strong foundation at home, strong uncles holding them, guiding them, making sure that they don't drift off, giving them. You know what I mean? Sometimes they want something, just give it to them, bro. You know what I mean? Your kids want something, give it to them. Because if you don't give it to them, they're going to find a way of getting it.
For me, yeah, it's more like what I implement to myself, innit? So I'm just going to say, yeah, it's not a marathon. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon, innit? Basically, yeah, you got to have a fear factor. Remember, God is watching all the time. You gotta set boundaries as well, innit? And in time, it will click. So, like, if you have a fear factor, there's just certain things you don't do, innit? Like, for example, that obviously, remember there was the 10 commandment, thou shalt not kill, that. So you got to kind of have some sort of boundaries of, yeah, this is what I should do, this is what, and always think before you, like, what you do, yeah. And at the end, like, no one said in the beginning, like, be the biggest Bible basher or whatever. Just set yourself some boundaries, and as you grow up, things starts to make sense, innit? So
that's just like
fear
another
factor
thing
and boundaries.
That's another thing about the religion and the foundation that we was put into. Is that at the end of the day, when someone is not there to tell you, you know yourself that there's a pillar, there's something to live by. Because if you're just going out in this world, see, like these kids nowadays, they've got no, like, they don't care. They've got no care in the world. Because why not? Because they were shouting at their mums in the house. Would you ever dare shout at your mum on our generation? We'll call uncles, we'll call aunties, open the doors for people. Regardless of what we've done in the street, we always had respect. And that respect was molded in the house, in the household. So when we take that respect outside, but in their own houses, they're shouting at their mum. They want to beat up their uncle. Do you know what I mean? They want to beat this partner up. They want to slap up that person. They're using all preferred languages. So when they're doing that already at the house, what do you reckon is going to happen outside? Do you know what I'm saying? So it will be linked from when that child is born. It's like a sponge. Anything that is sponge, it takes up. It takes up, and then if you know what I mean, if he's taking up crud, it's gonna be crud, and then one day it might, you know what I mean, a child might change. But for me, it's just the foundation, man. Just the best thing is when whichever child is in the house or is in your home, look at that child and see what you've really installed into that child. You've taken them to church, you showed them the pillars, you showed them to be kind to this person, to make sure that they're polite, show them that respect of life, show them, you know, the pathway of life. But, you know, society, innit? You got babies having babies, you got people that, you know what I mean, don't care. They're just letting some kids calling people any kind of names, like, bro, when they get up, when they get older, there's just that badness is gonna just get badder.
No, but at some point, no, innit? Like you said, kids having kids. At some point, they're not kids no more. They become adults, innit? So
yeah, but by then it's already been installed into them. So like you said, innit, it's hard, man. The best thing I can say is for society, especially our society, is if we had a community that, you know what I mean, teaches these things even to parents and be like, yo, this is, you know what I mean, there's a way of teaching your child, and you know what I mean, it's like the Black Panthers back in the day. You know what I mean, it was like, you know what I mean, it's like a Muslim society, but it was like But yeah, my thing is, it starts from young. Just like us, it starts from young, man, because we have these things installed into us that we didn't put it in, but it's in us. And that these things could easily be in crud, could easily be badness. But luckily, it was a religious pillar that obviously helps us, and obviously our family values and stuff like that always gave us a chip on our shoulders. But yeah, man, it's always for me. It starts at the home, man. It starts in your household. From there, the world's outside. It's treacherous.
Thank you guys for that. I'm sure somebody out there listening or watching will definitely be somewhat inspired by what you have shared on this channel. And we at ACN TV, thank you for coming down and blessing us with your presence and with your testimony also.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
And with you guys out there at home, please like, subscribe, and share ACN TV. We're out.